What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
What's going on? Welcome to the BGG chat, guys. We're here with Mr. Lance White, also known as LZA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello,
Yes.
hello, everybody.
All right, Elza. So hey man, we really we're excited to get you in today, and I've been bragging about you as a writer for years. So start off and let's start and tell people about Lance White, the writer, the artist, the whole complete package. Because you're in a lot of lanes now, and people out there do not second guess this man's talent. Okay, he was writing for major publications when this dude was in high school. Okay, and then college and everything else. So he is the real deal. Go ahead. Why don't you put everybody up a little bit on some of your background?
All right, so my name is Lance White II. 26 years old, from Fontana, California, my home and birthplace. I've been passionate about art, creativity, and writing ever since I was very young, all the way dating back to elementary school. Poetry is my first love. And from there, I just developed my creative repertoire. I'm into music. I create music. I songwrite. I rap. I sing. I produce. I write books. I have a book up for sale right now on barnesandnoble.com, my first poetry book. And I'm also into fashion. So right now I'm working on a fashion line. So that's just a little bit about me and just getting you acclimated into who I am. I'm very passionate about people. Everything that I do revolves around inspiring people to be limitless. That's pretty much what the whole LZA brand is about, is inspiring people to transcend their barriers, to go past their limits, and to not box themselves in, and to really see themselves as a unique individual who is capable of achieving anything that they want to in their life.
That's
Drop
awesome.
the mic. Drop the mic on that one.
Awesome.
Yeah, bring that smoke. So
Wow.
Go ahead, Kim.
So as an artist, when you talk about being a poet and a writer, like what inspires you to get you going?
Realistically, my inspiration is really just myself, because all these art forms is a form of therapy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I don't really write with the intention, oh, I'm going to make this poem or this song for a specific message. I just let whatever I'm experiencing come out and just manifest, right? Because I believe at the end of the day, as human beings, we come from different walks of life, but there's similar things that we all experience in our lives. We all know what joy feels like. We all know what pain feels like. We all know what sadness, struggle, all these different things. It's just the context is different.
Right.
No. But I think the one thing that I really take a lot of pride in is the fact that I'm being secure in my vulnerability and transparency, and being able to showcase what I'm inside to the world. Because at the end of the day, I used to have a conversation with one of my friends, and he said, we can have these personal conversations like this on Zoom or face-to-face, one-on-one, but at the end of the day, that same time that you devoted to that one conversation, could you use that same time and invest it into something that's going to help millions of people across the world?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Love that. So let me take you back a few years back, man. I was sitting there. I can't remember where. All of a sudden, I was reading a publication or something. I looked and I saw Lance White, and I'm like, is this the Lance White that I know? The young cat that was in? what public? Tell us about some of the publications you've written in and had your stuff in. Because I remember at a young age, man, you were doing big things.
So when I was, I think, a junior in high school, I was in this, I wrote a piece for one of my friends. They were looking for like a music or artist piece, and he was one of my close friends. He dropped a mixtape, and so I decided to cover him for this article for the Inland Scene magazine.
Wow.
They're located right off of 4th Street, and I was just over around that area too. It's like down 4th Street, probably off of Vineyard.
Yeah.
And I wrote for them. I've had, as far as like writing a piece, that's the only piece that I've been like written for. But since then, I've been featured in a lot of different publications.
Nice.
There's publications that have been in California, out of California. I think the publication I'm most proud of, let me see if I still have it. I think it was it the LA Times?
Might have been. I mean, it was big. I was like, whoa, this is.
Yeah, I know there's one for Zealand Pristine. That's an upcoming magazine that does like a lot of coverage on independent artists. They believe in free press. That's been amazing. There's one for Global Money World. They've actually had me on the front cover of their publication, and they're located, I think, in the Midwest. And then the LA Tribune. That's the one so far. So yeah, just, piecing it together one thing at a time. Everyone comes with different questions and different, aspects of what they're trying to learn about me. But I really just believe in making sure that whatever I put out, whatever energy I put forward, that it's going to really engage the audience and make them find out more about what's going on, because I feel like all media outlets are supposed to capture you and bring you right back to the source.
Right.
I had another question before, and then Kim, you get the next one. So looking at being a writer and an artist, right? As kind of what we do is
Yes.
we try to get entrepreneurship and stand it on its head. Let people just, hey man, recycle the energy. So just like I have a guy now, a young cat, who's a photographer and a videographer. He's trying to, of course, guess what, man? We're gonna put him to work. He's got some other things he's trying to come up, and we want to make sure that, hey, as our businesses grow and opportunities come, we want to make sure that we're giving them to the folks who are on the way up, and this is just one step along the way on their way to greatness. But knowing that, hey, we created a platform and a position for them, a position with revenue, meaning that you know how it is. We don't want the plug or the hookup. A lot of people, oh man, hook me up, right?
Of course.
No,
Those
man,
days are over.
Right.
No.
You can't get free. If you go to Stater Brothers or Piggly Wiggly down south for all my Atlanta folks, you cannot get no groceries for free unless you got at least a food stamp.
Yes.
Right.
You come in at least with a dream. But but for you, man, what if your sweet spot right now, if for local companies and things of that nature, what are you most passionate about? What do you want people to call you? Hey, if they need articles written. I know we have out here Inland Empire magazine. We got, of course, LA. And hopefully we're gonna see you, Black Enterprise
Yeah.
and everything else. But what would be your sweet spot if you had to call a shot right now and say, holla at me, I'm Lance White. You know what I mean? Do your little Mike Jones thing and holler and shout it out. What would you want them to holler to call you about that you're really passionate about? You can put pen to paper on.
realistically, anything that comes with writing, if it's ads, if it's creating a, it could be all the range from creative writing for the sense of, like, let's say you're starting your website, because I basically built my website with my friend, right?
Okay.
When it comes to content planning, that's fine with me. When it comes to creating a vision and executing that vision, I'm able to do that. I've rollouts for myself. I have a record label that I co-joint own with 3 other people called
Nice.
No Politics, and where we spearhead together as a group everything that comes in, that goes out, all the content. I'm good with content creation. I'm good with planning. I'm good with writing. Whatever you need, I'm into building brands and businesses.
Okay. Love it.
Okay. So real quick, I want to ask you, or what I want to, so when it comes to upcoming artists or upcoming entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, what would you say to them right now? Give them some pointers or something.
So I'm very passionate about the next generation, right? And I'm I'm very passionate about the next generation, and a lot of background with kids. I was a mentor and slash after school teacher for a lot of different programs with Sylvan Learning. Right now, I'm a supervisor at Ralph Lauren, and I get to be hands-on with younger kids.
It is what it is, man. I mean, this is live nowadays.
I want to be, but biggest thing to anybody is making sure that, hey, you know what? Have a dream. Let's look at your foundation, because in order to achieve any dream, you have to have a solid foundation, right? All right. Are you holding yourself accountable? Accountability, biggest thing where most people feel like, who have a dream, who start it but never finish it, right? Because you're not holding yourself accountable. There's going to be days where you have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, okay, you know what? Could I be doing more than I am right now? Are my plans succeeding? Am I bringing in enough revenue? What am I doing? What am I doing that's right, and what is going wrong? You know, and also have a support system, not a group of people, people who are going to tell you, yes, that idea is brilliant, that idea is fantastic, who are going to in every single way and challenge you in this, hey, this idea or this thought that you're having is not good, but more of, you know what, how can we make it better? I look at Steve Jobs, and one of the greatest things about Steve Jobs is that he didn't know a lick about tech, but he had a vision. And he had enough sociable skills, connect with the people who can go ahead and utilize the technology to go ahead and achieve this, right? Everything that I do is for the next generation. All the that I'm accumulating, I plan to leave it out on the floor for everybody to pick up on it, because at the end of the day, I know one day I will not be here anymore. And that's just the cycle of life. But while I'm here, let me go ahead and push as much as I possibly can, because I never know who may be inspired from all of my actions, my story, and what I'm putting out into the world. It could be the kid right down the block who lives in Rancho Cucamonga to San Bernardino. It could be the person who's in Wisconsin, the person who's in Dubai, Japan, Canada, all different types of things. And I feel like when you are really passionate and you're pure in your intentions, which is very key in any type of business move, that you're so sound in your intention and what it for, that you're able to trust your intuition at any given moment, because that intuition is always going to conquer logic, rationality, and it thinks of that, you know. It's very important to trust that instinct and be able to cultivate and manifest what you're doing, you know.
Right, right. No, man, you on a roll. I love it. Love the energy. You know what? I was. Oh, here comes Kimmy. Kim's back with us. So we got just a few more minutes, and we're gonna wrap up and get her back off.
Sorry.
So she could be 100 next week. We're gonna work the heck out of her next week. But so then, can you have some a final wrap up?
Let's hear some poetry, but I want people to get connected with you. So if you can put some of your connections out there, your social media platforms, so people are your whatever, so people can connect with you. But we want to hear some of your poetry as well.
Okay, so if you want to reach me, all of my social media is at Long Live LZA. So Long LZA, that's across the board on all platforms, TikTok,
Awesome.
Twitter, Instagram, all of it's the same thing. I'm trying to push my website, which is longlivelza.com. There you can go out about the book that I have. You'll see all the visuals, you'll see all the music for yourself. And there's also merchandise if you want to go ahead and buy merchandise. But as far as, I guess I can give exclusive sneak preview
Right.
book that I have.
Nice.
So let me see. So the book is called Chaos. It'll be available July 19th. It's on barnesandnoble.com right now for pre-order. If you type in Chaos Paradise or type in Elza as an author, go ahead and find it there. And Chaos and Paradise is me about 2 years to cultivate. It's about overcoming self in a short spectrum, right? One of my favorite poems is called Concertos. So my piece is in a bit, a myriad of minuscule piano keys. Every touch, a new memory, swirling in melodies, healing in hum, mute but vibrant thoughts, soundscapes to the blind, a lavish language, crossing time dots, a jigsaw with no edges, fluid with every broken dam, rushing chimes of growth, a steady pulse in my dream, stirring tea, the rings of metal ripple through these dark, beautiful halls.
Wow.
Love it.
Nice.
Love it. Love it. Love it.
Well, guys.
You heard it here first. Elza putting it out there. BarnesandNobles.com. He gave us a preview today. What a passionate young brother, man, doing this thing. I'm so happy that a mutual fan of yours kind of put your name out there, and I was like, oh yeah, we got to get him on for sure. And man, this is dope. Love your gear too, man. What's that all about? Tell me about that exclusive gear you're wearing.
Oh, this is Ralph Lauren. I work at Ralph Lauren. It's my favorite, and I'm able to draw a lot of inspiration from it. And it's definitely had an impact on how I view clothes, working in a clothing industry. I'm very passionate about clothes. So within a year, we'll probably have another conversation about this whole clothing line that I'm going to launch.
Nice. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Come check us out next week, man. We're gonna be in actually in Fontana. I will send you a little thing, so there'll be people there. You can shout out your stuff, and anytime we can get Lance White in the building, it's gonna be good. All right.
Thank you for having me here. I appreciate you both. Oh, all three of you. I forgot there's one more other person here, but I just appreciate the opportunity for being able to speak, let the world know about myself, and thank you for providing the platform for allowing me to do that.
No
Absolutely,
problem.
absolutely. So BGG,
GG.
everybody, we'll be back for another episode. This will be on Facebook Live. Make sure you guys turn on your notifications because we're starting
Yes.
to pick up a lot of momentum. We got a lot of good things coming. Kimmy is going to be in the building next Thursday. We're at the Bulldog Bar, and we're for our meetup and mixer. So Lance is right here in town. So if you get a chance, come on down and holler at the people, and promote yourself and your gear, and also your books. And we hope to see you there. All right.
Yeah.
6 to 8 next Thursday. We'll hit us up on the site. It should be posted, and hit us up on social media as well. All right, BGG. This is Rob for Kimmy
And Kimmy. Y'all have a good day.
All right. See you, Lance.
See you.
Peace.